Hey, good morning. Welcome to today's morning meeting. I'm Greg Luther, the one guy that meets with you every single day to help you in growing your real estate business. And man, are we going to do that today? We're going to talk about a really cool topic. It's the secret approach. Shh. The secret approach to becoming a top producer. The secret is actually to yell, to get lots of attention, to get yourself out there, to beat obscurity. That's the number one problem that all agents struggle with. If you look at any of the massive influencers in the world, I hate to even use that word, but you know what I mean, people that have become famous, doesn't matter who it is, Gary V, Grant Cardone, Frank Kern, any of these guys, or gals, they've done this by getting more media out there. Kim Kardashian even did it too, but I don't recommend that media. But what they've done is they've gotten their message out there. And I want you to look at this on a micro scale of your local real estate market, how easy it is for you to actually do this, to get attention in your area. The competition's not beating you. There's not too many agents in the area. Frankly, if 1,000 of them don't renew their license this year, you still ain't getting no more business. The problem is you don't have enough messages out there. Marketing, media, the videos that you're doing, you don't have enough. So I always get questions from agents. Okay, give me a plan. What should I do? And here's the exact answer. Here's how many pieces of content you should put out to the public every single week. I want you to write this down. Here's how many you should do. More. That's it. That's it. If you're doing 0, do 2. If you're doing 2, do 20. Right? So however many you need to do, but you've got to get more information out. There's countless examples of this online and offline. This could be postcards. This could be sales letters. Most generally, the number one problem for realtors is they're not doing enough, and it's costing them tons of money. I'll give you a offline example. If you're an Inner Circle coaching member, you know we're using the James letter. It is gangbusters winners. We have thousands of closings happening because agents are using the James letter. Now, with that, right there in the member side, I have the whole training, everything available for you. I show you exactly what to do. And I get countless numbers of emails from our members saying how many closings they had. You've seen them in our coaching calls as well. They're in the chat. And as an example, about 3 weeks ago, I got an email from an agent that got 31 responses and was able to list 11 houses the very same week. 11 listings in 1 week. Now, of course, I got on her because that's not a very good conversion rate. You should have done better than that, but nobody's going to complain about 11 listings, right? But yesterday, I got an email from one of our agent members that said, Greg, I sent out the James letter and it didn't work. I got nothing. Okay, how long ago did you send it? Because maybe they're not even hit yet. I sent it over 2 weeks ago. Okay, then you didn't get anything. Let's talk a little bit about it. Let's dig into it and see what may have happened. How big was your test market? And he said, well, what do you mean my test market? How big was your test market? Like, this is your first time sending it. So you're testing it out. You're seeing what needs to work the kinks out of this thing. How many did you send to? He said, well, I sent to 50. You sent to 50 homes? Of course you didn't get any. Our test market is usually 500, and then we'll do 500 a day. Now, hold on a minute, because I know what you're thinking here. I can't do 500 a day. Oh my gosh, let me tell you something. If you're doing 11 listings a week, I can promise you, you could hire an army of people. If you can get yourself making $150,000 a month, every single month, you are going to do less work. You will never address an envelope. You will never print anything off or deal with your jammed printer or do any of that stuff. You don't have a problem with expenses. You have a problem with income. You send 500 as your test. Well, what if I get 4 closings out of that? You should get at least 3, but if you do get 4, congratulations. That's about $30,000. $40,000, $50,000. I think you could pay somebody minimum wage. I really do. I think you could afford it, because if you do it again next week and you do it again next week and you do it again next week, you're 6 figures a month. But you've got to get more information out there. Let's talk about video for a second. How much video should I be doing? I actually show everybody all the time. There's a specific formula for you to get more done, to get more information out there. Here's what you should do as a realtor. Here's exactly how many videos you should do on a weekly basis. Write this down. More. Just do more. Whatever you're doing now, do more than that. That's how you get there. All of the influencers that I've met with the Rudy Moores, with the Grant Cardones, with the big guys out there, any videos that you watch about them, all of these things, all they talk about, volume, getting more content out there, being known. You just see these people all the time. You can do that in a 15-mile radius. You can do that in a 30-mile radius. It's very possible for you to do. But you have to get that message out there. You've probably seen over the past 2 weeks, I've started really hitting it hard, putting out a lot more content to help our people, to help you. That's why you're watching this right now. We're doing more and more and more. We're hitting more platforms. We're doing a lot more. It doesn't take a lot of time. It's about 4% of my day, 4% of my week or my month. So it doesn't take a lot of time to do this, but the advantage is it starts to multiply. As an example, next week, I'm going to be on ABC News. How's that happening? Because all of my stuff is out there. They have a 30-minute show called Wealth Wednesdays. Greg Luther will be the feature. So, and I'll try and get you guys a copy of that once it's all done and all that stuff. But that media happens, and I've got to fly there to do it, by the way. You could do this stuff locally, because you only need to be famous in your area. You will get picked up. They're always looking for news. So this is a great way for you to do this. Just get more content out, more ads, more picture ads, more video ads, more postcards. Just doing more. That volume is what gets you the trust, authority, credibility, notoriety, fame that you need within your marketplace, so people know who in the hell you are, so you can actually beat obscurity in your marketplace. Now, I've got some big news for you, and you'll be excited about this. I have a specific game plan on how to do this, with an outline on making it happen, in coming to your house, in the Get Money Now campaign that will be mailed to all of our Inner Circle members the first part of 2023. So many of you know you get the coaching newsletter every month. If you're an Inner Circle coaching member, we do all our video calls and our coaching and that type of thing. But I mail you Career Advisor newsletter every single month. Each quarter, you're getting the Get Money Now campaign. Well, quarter 1 of 2023, we're actually talking specifically about this. I'm going to show you some examples, because a big problem for a lot of agents is, what do I say? What topics do I cover? What would I talk about? If I hit record on my phone, what do I say? If I start typing an email, what do I say? I'm going to lay all of that out for you. You will see exactly what to do and say, so you can actually start getting more volume, more content out there. And I think you're going to find that as you start to do this, your test market of whatever you're doing, 500 postcards, 500 letters, doing a few videos and doing some promotion on that video, that test market, you start to blow up, you start to get bigger and better. And more importantly, it makes you money quickly. So you no longer have to worry about staying small. You no longer have to ask yourself, can I afford that? How much does that cost? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Like, how much does it cost to send 500 letters? It costs about 15 grand not to. It costs about 15 grand not to. In reality, it's about 30 grand, but I cut it in half. So it costs you about 15 grand to not send it. Now, it might cost you $500 to send it. You've got to decide, is your offer good enough? Is your approach good enough? Are you going to actually close the deal? That happens by doing more, getting more volume out there. So I want to make sure you are hitting it hard as you roll into 2023. Those of you that are Inner Circle members, you're going to see a phenomenal Get Money Now campaign that's going along with the Career Advisor newsletter. It's being mailed directly to your house as a member here. And by the way, there's all kinds of training available, probably down in the description of this video. If you look down there, there's a couple of links that will certainly help you in growing your business. But most importantly, if we're going to meet every day, if I'm going to give you ideas on growing your real estate business, you have to follow this channel and ring the bell, turn on notifications so that you know every time I post a new video for you. We're not only doing morning meetings, I'm posting videos like crazy. We did one yesterday that had over 5,000 views in less than a day. realtors from all over the country learning about how they can grow their business, what's going on in the market, what's going to be happening with the coming recession, guaranteed to be here, exactly how they should position themselves. So you've got to be following that way. But I really think that, and by the way, if you don't have a YouTube account, like set one up, you need an email address, it's free. But the videos down in the description here will help you if you're just getting started with me, or you're just trying to get your business, get some traction going for yourself and get some immediate closing. So you have that income. You no longer have to worry about expenses. This is a good way to do it. So anyway, start doing more, get more volume out there, get more content going, whether it's print, it's text, it's video, you got to get it all out there. And I think you're going to be very impressed when you get the Get Money Now campaign that's coming with Career Advisor in the mail. So you'll be getting that over the next week or so. Any questions you have, hit me up here. I'm always here to help, but I will see you on each day's morning meeting, and we're going to keep you hustling, keep you making money. Get more content out there. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye for now.